Hey, we're live. A lot of times I don't know until that yellow button goes off. But listen, I want to welcome you guys to, oh, don't forget the gals either, to this very first, let's call it a rough draft. Let's call it a prototype of the Leaders League 360 Insider VIP group. Really, we're doing this today in order to kind of give you guys an idea, behind the scenes, if you will, on what we're actually working on so that you guys can have an idea and start to share with your people to start to bring them into the Leaders League 360 concept. So again, as I said, I am big. Most people call me big. On the call today, I'm excited because we have a lot of great leaders who are going to share exactly what we're doing and give you a better idea of how you can take part and take advantage. So I want to introduce them. Don't want to bring them on yet because there's a couple people that could not be on the call. But when I introduce my man Ari Maccabee, he's going to talk about some of the people that aren't here but actually are involved. Also on the call today, I have those boys from the Yellow Brick Road, and that's Mark and Steve. They're going to also share some of their insight and their expertise on what they're doing to add to this Leaders League 360 concept, funnel, show, all the great things. Again, I'm starting to give away some of the stuff already. And we also have Rodney. Rodney Stokes is going to come on and he's going to kind of give you some insight on his expertise on some of the things that he's been able to do that he's bringing to the table also. The most exciting part about this and why we're doing this and having all of you watching is we want you to be excited about the concept, not necessarily only excited about the products or the offers inside it, but be excited about the concept that for the first time, we've united leaders from all over the globe to put together a mega marketing funnel, show, follow-up system to basically get you more business, get you more signups. And I tell you, it is a monumental task, but we're up to the challenge and we're going to get it done. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to bring my man Ari Maccabee in, but we have set an audacious goal for ourselves to get all of this done and roll it out by March 15th. So that's going to be the entire funnel. That's going to be the new show that we're going to be launching in connection with it. And we'll give more details on a public webinar next Friday, the 26th. Is that 26th, Ari, or is that 25th? I can't even remember anymore. That's the 26th. Ari, you got to unmute yourself.
Yeah, 26.
Awesome.
Yeah.
26, right. And then the bottom line is Ari goes away, and he's going to come back, and we're going to do that webinar for all of you. So right now, consider yourselves lucky. Insiders scoop on what's going on. So without further ado, my man Ari Maccabee. Let him know what's going on, Ari.
How you guys doing, man? I want to just touch base with you guys real quick. I want to rest assured we're never leaving Traffic Monsoon. I want everyone to know that first and foremost and right up front. We're here to stay in Traffic Monsoon. Last few days, in fact, I've had some really good conversation with Charles. My belief factor in Traffic Monsoon is not wavering. It's super strong. And after what I heard from Charles, I believe we're going to be in a very good position in the next 120 days, maybe sooner. So just be patient and know that there's a lot going on. But, as we said here, and we had stumbled a little bit and we fell down, a lot of negativity grew up in the groups, I hate negativity, guys. I really hate it. We've tried to suppress it, try to kick the people out that do it. More importantly, we've got solicited by hundreds and hundreds of people during this transition. Well, another huge TM guy that has over 10,000 ad packs, actually reached out to me and said, hey, man, you need to check this out. And this happened literally about 2 months ago before all the heartbreak happened. And I started looking into something. And, if you don't know my background, internet marketing is really my life. And this little portion of it that you guys are part of with me is just a very small slice of what I do. And he showed me something that actually was very unique. It was a rev share that was combined with real-time bidding. And when I saw it, I'm just going to tell you up front. If you don't know anything about real-time bidding, let me kind of explain to you what it is real quick. First and foremost, real-time bidding is a very unique thing. And the people that own the platform for real-time bidding and the technology, they don't just make little bits of money or hundreds of thousands of dollars. They make millions of dollars. And the reason being is how it works. So here's the simplistic part of it. Let's say that you go to Google and you're looking for a video camera. And that video camera, you know, you see ads for, you know, on, you know, a specific camera, by the way. Let's say it's like a Panasonic video camera. You see ads all over, you know, Amazon. And you go in and you start clicking on those ads and you start viewing it. You might even add it to the cart, and then you balk and you don't buy it and complete your transaction. But then all of a sudden, you log into Facebook. And on your timeline, you see an ad off to the right of the video camera you just looked at. And here's what just happened. In a millisecond, guys, 1/1000th of a second, the highest bidder for that ad space got slid right in front of you. And you didn't even notice. That's what happened. And the profit off of it is not just, you know, 2 or 3 to 1. It's sometimes 1,000 or 1,500%. It's crazy amounts of money. So it's very lucrative. And when somebody's told me, you know, like this rev share, they backed it with an RTB platform, and now they're actually going to even integrate it into the system, you know, where you can actually earn, you know, but right now they're leveraging basically what we're putting in to buy ad space, and then they're going out and they're paying us insanely healthy. Literally, I'm making money at about a 3 to 1 ratio compared to Traffic Monsoon. Again, I'm never leaving Traffic Monsoon. You already know what my back office looks like. I'm over 6,000 packs. Even with all the stuff that's on pros, I'm still making good money. And I'm never going to complain with that. But this was something that I couldn't basically look past. And when I saw it and I understood how it worked and I understood the comp plan, and I'm going to show that all to you guys in just a second, I reached out to Big and I said, man, you got to tell me if I'm crazy or if I'm just seeing something that's really not there. And he looked at it and he came back to me and said, this is remarkable. You know, and he was just blown away by it. And then some of you guys obviously know that, you know, Rob and I had a little friction. So I reached out to Rob and I said, hey, Rob, I want to show you something and I want your honest opinion on it. And I want you to tell me if you think it's good or bad. And Rob Frazier said to me, this is kick ass. I'm doing this. And he was bewildered, and lo and behold, he signed up, and I'm going to show you all that stuff in a few seconds. And then I reached out to Mark, I reached out to Steve over at Yellow Brick Road, because I've been doing some stuff with them, and they jumped on. They were blown away by it. You're going to hear a little bit about from them in a second. And then I reached out to Rodney, who I built something with called Multi-Stream System a while back, and Rodney decided that when he saw it, he was like, I got to be part of this, man. He goes, this is remarkable. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. I'm going to walk you through a little bit about the company, and I'm going to show you what the comp plan is so you understand how lucrative it is, and then I'm going to explain it all to you in detail. So let's start out with the screen share. First thing, can you see this page right here, Big, this page that I have open now?
Yeah, absolutely. And understand what Ari is basically letting you guys know. All of this will be integrated together in the Leaders League 360 system. So again, Traffic Monsoon, Keystone Foundation. If you don't have it, get it. BEONPUSH is kind of a yang to TM's yin, and they work well together for the reasons that Ari is about to outline. And then Mark and Rodney and Steve are going to come on and talk after Ari is done, because we're trying to introduce you to this new concept here, which includes BEONPUSH. So what we wanted to do is do exactly what Ari is going to do, give you some PDFs, have you be able to use this actual video. We'll make a recording to go back to your people. Go ahead, Ari. Yep, we can see it.
Okay, so yeah, BEONPUSH is the name of the company, guys. Now, the person I told you had 10,000 ad packs in Traffic Monsoon, if you don't already know, that's Peter Walzak. Peter was the original person that tried to recruit me in Traffic Monsoon, and 10 months later, I finally joined after I'd done all my due diligence. Well, this time, I didn't take the full 10 months, but I did take 2 months to dig into it. And this is what I found out about the company. Obviously, it's registered in the United Kingdom. They also have a corporate headquarters in Luxembourg. They use basically a real-time trading, or a real-time bidding platform, basically RTB, that actually is how they generate the money. In fact, your interest, is what they call it right now, but it's really more of a profit share. There's some terminology in here that they're going to be changing. In fact, I'll be meeting with Ferky to kind of go over some of these things so we can smooth all this out. But your profit share on this is going to be anywhere between 0.05 or 0.5 to all the way up to 3.5%. daily. You're going to get you're going to make 150% of the ad pack purchases. Okay, 150%, not 110. 150%. They're able to do that, guys, and more. I'm going to tell you and more, and I'm going to show you what it is, because the profit on real-time bidding ad space is incredible. That this is, without a doubt, the most lucrative segment that we could ever have landed in. It's something I believe in. It's something that I actually use. One of my partners actually that I've done business with in the past is, the #2 money earner in the world in CPA, and he's an expert in real-time bidding. So when this hit me, it was like a brick fell out of the sky and the lights all came on. And as I started to dig in and see more, and now that the fact that he's actually even going to integrate this into our own platform for our own ad space and stuff, there's some remarkable things coming, guys. Obviously, let me go on to the next page. Let me get over here. I'm on my Mac, guys, so I apologize. When you actually join this, okay, so yeah, actually this is your first page. So once you actually deposit your money, you're going to pay in through Payza or Payeer, okay? The same way you pay in is going to be the same way that you pay out. Now, once you sign up for this, you're not going to get an email to activate your account. You don't have to worry about that. What you're going to do is log in, and then you're basically going to click over here on where it says e-wallet, and then you're going to load your e-wallet with Payeer or Payza, and then you're going to click where it says packs just down below, and then you're going to buy your packs from the money you just loaded, and that activates your account automatically, so you're not waiting on anything. Now, here's the other thing that really impressed me. Here's how we get paid. Every single pack, no matter what size the ad pack is, you're going to make 150% back. And on personal referrals, they're going to pay you 13% on those people. And all of your personal referrals, their first level of referrals, you're going to make an additional 2% on. And that's the part that really just blew my mind. Now, separate from the referral bonus, they have something called a binary bonus. And how that works is they put every single person that comes in, it forces people underneath you. So literally, I've signed up like 40 people, and I have almost 200 people underneath me. You make a 10% binary bonus from your weaker leg. And I'm going to show you what that is in just a second as well. You can actually see how the proofs of income, this actually came from Peter Walzak, $5,500 in a single day, less than 3 months into the business, guys. Okay, this is major, major, major money. Okay, now, let me come back over here. Yep.
Sorry to interrupt, man. I know we got a lot of TM people watching, but for those who don't understand PAC and that terminology and what an ad pack is, would you be able to explain that a little bit?
Absolutely. What they're basically doing is they're buying an advertising package. Now, on the TM platform, it's a little different because on TM, you're able to place an advertisement, and you got to go in and click and view ads. Well, right now on BEONPUSH, you're not doing either of those things. You're basically buying an advertising package that they're then sharing. They're then taking that money and they're using that to buy ad space, and then they're making all their money on with their normal business they've been doing for 5-6 years, and then they're kicking that profit back to us on a smaller basis, but it's still super lucrative to us. Even though they're making a lion's share of the money, we're making money too, and that money can compound and add up at a very rapid rate, just like it's doing on Traffic Monsoon. Now, let me refresh real quick so you guys can actually see my back office real fast, and I'm going to kind of show you what happened. When I signed up for this, guys, it's been literally 48 hours. Okay, I have 42 people on my first level that I make 13% on. I have 72 people on my second level that I make 2% on. Okay, now your binary bonus, I'm going to show you what my binary looks like in a second, but here's what happens. You make 10% of the weaker side daily. So as you can see right here, left side right now is 1,080. Right side is $900. So whatever is spent in here today, because this is a daily thing, I'll make 10% of the 900. I'll make an additional $90 off of it. Well, now imagine as this grows, they start to cap it. So you understand, you can actually make $2,000 a day just from the binary, and they cap that at $60,000 a month. It is insanely lucrative. Okay, insane. The reality is when you click on my network, you can actually see my team view. Guys, I got 202 people underneath me now. 102 on my left side, 100 people on my right side. They're basing your weaker leg on your actual volume, not on the amount of people, because in here you have some inactive people. Anybody you see in red is inactive. They haven't went in, they haven't activated yet, but this thing just keeps growing and growing and growing. So as you can see, I've signed up a few people that are in here underneath me that are now, in the process of getting, active. There's Rodney by chance. There's Jamison Palmer. There's Mikhail Lipsitch. We have some great guys that are part of this with us. You can see in your personal referrals, when you click on my referrals, it says active. Anybody right here in red is not active. The greens are all active. Well, I'll tell you at the top, I've got, out of 41, I got 22 guys. That's over 50% of my people have went active. There's a reason for it. They're seeing this. They are just blown away by what they're seeing. You also got some promotion tools in the back. They got some banners back here, and there's more stuff coming for us, so you guys know. There's a lot of stuff coming. They're working on it. Peter's been in Berkey's ear, and he's actually setting up a call for us. Once you sign up and you log in, you're going to come to your dashboard. This is how you get active. You basically come over to your e-wallet. You can see right here I've got a $950 active deposit, and I've bought all that in ad packs. That's what I've spent so far. You load it by clicking on Payza or you're clicking on Payoneer, and then once you click on it, I'm just going to do Payza right now so you can actually see, and I'll just go back in here and do, I'm going to do $500 because I know I just got another bit of money that just hit in here that I want to load. So I'm going to go ahead and load that right now. I literally just got the email. I may have more than that, but let's take a peek. So once you sign up right here, it's going to take you right into your account. Okay. Oh, I got actually more of my money in, which, hey, that's making me happy. So I've been waiting on it. So you're going to basically put your PIN in. It's going to make your payment. Okay. And then it's going to take about 15 seconds basically before it transfers you back to the account. So actually 20 seconds. So you're going to see it's going to count down for you. Now, I don't want you to click on this link. I do never want you to click on the link. I want you to let it take its time so it has time to process everything properly, and it automatically transfers you back to BEONPUSH. Now, that's crucial. I used to be impatient, and when I did that inside Traffic Monsoon, sometimes my ad packs purchases wouldn't, happen. This is very different. So you can see my deposit wallet. I've just been tossing money in here. So now I come back to my e-wallet, and you're going to see that I have $507 in here, okay? So you go back over to packs. Here's where it gets crazy, okay? On your packs right here, you see you got a $20 ad pack, you got a $50 ad pack, okay? You make 150%, but you make 1% daily. Here you make 1.5% daily. So, basically you're making your money a little bit different or a little bit faster as you go to a bigger pack. So this time I'm going to go in, I'm going to buy this $500 ad pack. This comes from my deposit wallet, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and take it out right here. And so it's already purchased, see? Shows up right here. Now here's what's really cool about that. You see right here it says I have a $500 ad pack. I've earned zero. I have the full $750 of my earnings coming back to me. This one is at 50. I have $75 done because I just bought some of these. Now some of these over here, this one's 50. I'm only at $74.37 because I've already earned 63 cents. So this is super transparent. I mean, I have never seen anything so transparent. You can click on your earnings history. You can see exactly what it is. They're very transparent. When you guys look on your dashboard, every single time you log into your dashboard, because this is all happening in real time, there's no hocus pocus to this. You can see what your, today's interest based on yesterday's profit, 1.20. That's on the $20 ad pack, and then as you go up, you see how it just fluctuates and keeps going higher and higher. On the $10,000 ad pack, 1.80%. That's insane. Guys, I'm telling you, this is without a doubt the most lucrative thing I have ever laid eyes on. I mean, in 2 days, I made $452, my first 2 days. Okay, to help you understand how fast that is, I made $200 on my 5th day in Traffic Monsoon. Okay, on my 2nd day, I'm on my 10th day already in Traffic Monsoon. That's how fast it is.
Ari, as everyone knows, results not typical, but what Ari's trying to show you is there are some alternatives. And again, to start it off, I said yin versus yang. and you guys can see that. Completely different models, but that's why they work so well together if you have a basic understanding of the rev share aspect within Traffic Monsoon. Correct, Ari?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. In fact, guys, here, let me turn this part off real quick. You guys all know, man. Look, I have been against doing any other rev shares. I've been totally against it. It's something that I just didn't want to do. I didn't want to cross into it. When I saw this, man, literally, I mean, even it took me 2 months just to bring it to big. Even after I knew, I was just, I was blown away by what I was seeing. And, whenever I saw everybody basically jumping ship to go into something else that really wasn't something quality, that you could make some good money, I knew that we had to unveil this, and I wanted to do it the right way. So what I did is I started bringing, I reached out to people who, number one, they hated the rev share business. And they literally looked at it, and they told me, I'm in. Jameson Palmer, perfect example. If you don't know who Jameson is Palmer is a guy that used to teach Frank Calabro Jr. Jameson's a beast. Joseph Maserati, who's on our team in this, is also good friends with Jameson. Jameson's a monster marketer and a really good buddy of mine. He came over for my wedding, and I said, hey, man, I got this thing at RTB. And he goes, RTB? He cut right in right there. He knew what it was. And when I showed him what it was and how they backed rev share with it, he was blown away by it. Guys, this is an opportunity that you do not want to miss out on. And we are going to blend this together in perfect harmony with Traffic Monsoon. But here's what we're going to do a little different, is when we do this funnel, we're actually going to put BEONPUSH in front, and then we're going to back it up with Traffic Monsoon. Then we're going to follow it up with Automated Wealth Network for a reason, because the one thing that I want you guys to understand is we want you to be educated so you can be successful in what we're teaching you and the programs we're bringing to you, but we also need to be successful in any other program or any venture that you're doing online. And in order to do that, you got to have the brain power, man. You got to know what the hell you're doing and have the right techniques.
Yeah, all right.
And I want to bring Mark and Steve out a little bit to talk to you a little about AWN, because they've been in it a lot longer than I, and they are the ones that put together the Yellow Brick Road funnel, guys. Without further ado, let me introduce you to Mark Crosby. And Steve, you can hit me if I say your last name a little bit wrong, but it's Doudril, right? Did I say it right?
Doudril.
Doudril, okay. So I'll let you guys talk, man.
Yeah, man, thanks for that.
Go
on, Mark.
Steve. Go first.
Well, listen, hi guys. It's great to be on here, and thanks for coming. And as the guys were saying, Automated Wealth Network's been a big part of Mark and my sort of career online, and learning from some of the best marketers out there how to build funnels and understand all the stuff that you really need to understand without the kind of hype that you often find in a lot of sort of training and products out there online. So that was really helpful in us building our funnel, the Yellow Brick Road funnel, where we obviously used a lot of the strategies and a kind of sales psychology and stuff like that to put together the funnel. So as the guys were saying, we included AWN, like Automated Wealth Network, in Yellow Brick Road for that exact reason. Firstly, we knew that it was a good training platform and that it was going to help people educate themselves, but also we know the kind of founders, and they're great guys, and they always over delivering on the value that they give. And I think to have that sort of not concept, but that sort of vibe going on in a program like this is so important as well, and it will just help the Leaders League 360 to just give something really valuable and different to everyone out there that people in general aren't really offering in these sorts of funnels. With rev share programs, I think a lot of people are jumping on just to use a simple system without necessarily getting their heads around stuff that can really help them build a long-term sustainable business in much more powerful ways. And so, we're really excited to have AWN and obviously BEONPUSH now added into this monster funnel. It's going to be awesome.
Cool. I'll follow on from that, Steve. Yeah, what I wanted to say is basically the avenue you're going down as well is anyone who doesn't know, we are, we're from the Yellow Brick Road funnel, and it's known to convert very well for PLS sales and not so much TM signups with the whole transition phase at the minute, but 90, well, to go ahead and say like 100% of what we learned in putting together the Yellow Brick Road funnel and its result in converting so well was because of automated wealth network. You're going to get some proper internet marketing training over there. Tim Chizonis and Michael Koken are the guys who run it, and Michael Koken he's an SEO consultant, and a lot of the training is it's like an over the shoulder kind of deal, and he's just you're just kind of looking over his shoulder while he teaches you these ninja tricks. There's all sorts of kind of light bulb moments if you just sit and take your time to go through the training. As Steve was saying, it's stuff that you can't really get anywhere else. It's not just general training that could be sold anywhere, anytime. It's very specific, tangible, working stuff that works today, and we are proof of that. All right, so that's obviously why AWN is going to be in the system. But what I wanted to say as well, guys, is what we are bringing to the table on this whole Leaders League 360 is one of our strengths is providing a crystal clear step-by-step route on this is what this system does, this is why you need it, and this is why it all works together. We're going to create a need for each and every individual product. What I've always said, even to our guys as well, I'll just use PLS as an example. PLS is, if you've tried to just promote it by itself as a sole product, it's ridiculously hard because there's not too much of a need for it. Not many people actually have a need to use Power Lead System other than to use it to build residual income. Whereas if you've got a funnel, like all the funnels you guys know about, it creates a need for it. So that's what we are all working as a team together. We're going to bring these products together and create a need for each and every one. Our focus in putting this together is to make sure the funnel converts for you. And that is what we're going to be working on, making sure it converts. So, you can expect sales, signups, commissions, and the rest of it just by sending people to this new system. And hopefully, if all goes well, you'll never look back and that this is going to be the bomb.
Hey guys, I want to cut in. I want to say two things about what we're talking about. Look, I shared with you at the end of the Power Hours the funnel, the system, actually the code, and that's actually what we're using. We're using that platform, guys. Look, I've spent about $5,000 to $6,000 developing all of this code and integrated into PLS. It was not easy. Neil Guest told me, you will never get that in PLS. We did it. It's inside PLS. It's completely functional. It works. And it doesn't just work. It is beautiful. It is literally beyond reason, man. And as far as AWN goes, guys, not only is the content wonderful, I got guys like Raffle Jacobson who will jump in and tell you, the content kicks ass. It's awesome. They teach you all of the techniques, all of the little ninja secrets, all of the stuff that gurus are telling you, go buy this so they can make a dime. Well, no. It's the techniques behind it that are making them real money. They're not teaching you and not giving away for free because guess what? That's the insider secret. Now you get a chance to use it and learn it and understand what it is so you can integrate it into your own system and create your own wealth for you and whatever you're doing online. And let me tell you something. It's extremely lucrative. I made over $5,000 in 6 days. It's no joke.
Yeah, I think the great thing that we're trying to get across here, let me just back up and recap before I have Rodney come on and talk a little bit more about, integrating the Power Lead System, because again, I want you guys all to understand on this why it's so powerful is exactly what Ari began with. Traffic Monsoon is our baby. We're not going anywhere. We're going to integrate that with BEONPUSH. Mark and Steve, again, a lot of expertise on this actual call. And there are many others that couldn't make the call that are going to be involved. And we've been working on this together for some time now, and we're going to get it squared away. Mark and Steve basically talked about the need to have a very succinct step-by-step and everything be integrated together. So Traffic Monsoon, BEONPUSH. We also have the guys talking about AWN, Automated Wealth Network, the need for training included in the program also. And then finally, I'm going to have Rodney come on and talk a little bit about Power Lead System, why that's so powerful. But as Mark and Steve pointed out, it's more powerful in an integrated system than it is as a standalone. So maybe Rodney, you can touch on that, and then I'll finally have Ryan Hauser come on, who's been able to join us. And Ryan's expertise is all in the whole video marketing, and have you guys understand why putting together a system like this with video type of training and all is extremely powerful when it comes to conversion ratios. So Rodney, and then I'll get to Ryan, and then we'll come back and close it up. And like I said, ultimately what we're hoping is that you guys can use this as a recruiting tool to bring people into your downline immediately before the launch even happens. All right, Rodney?
Yes, sir. Okay. Can you hear me good?
Absolutely, Rodney.
All right. So first of all, I want to talk about why it made sense to me when Ari approached me with it just probably 2 or 3 days ago. Because over the past 6 months with the system that I'm involved with, that we came out with, the multi-stream system, we actually have 6 different programs. And out of those 6 programs, analytics-wise, Traffic Monsoon and other rev share type programs were leading by far as conversions, as far as signups, duplication, and everything. So, and we had a couple of other, type programs that were matrix structured. So I kept saying to my partners, we have to figure out a way to get some type of rev share program with a matrix type of structure to it, where we can have the ultimate leverage. Everyone wins, everyone makes money. So when Ari brought this to me, I jumped on it because Ari is the person. I've never heard of rev share before Traffic Monsoon and Maps a couple of months back. Ari brought that to my attention as well, so I knew he was on to something, and the amount of excitement he had, it made me pay attention to it. So it just made sense. I mean, especially with the binary bonus. I think I hear a little echo too. With the binary bonus, I mean, literally it's pure leverage. The ad packs are affordable for any and everyone, and like I said, it just makes sense. But as far as PLS, I mean, it's pure duplication. I mean, it's nothing like having, as far as the skill sets that we all bring to the table. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all taking the best out of all of our systems that we were working separately. And we're optimizing it and making, one of the best funnels that I'm pretty sure anyone's ever seen. And we're going to make sure it converts. And PLS is going to be a huge part in that equation because, we're going to give capture pages. We're going to make sure that everyone has what they need in order to not only have a business that converts for them, but also duplicates all the way down to infinity. So, I mean, I'm ready to run with this group of guys for years, man, because I believe, what we stumble across on this program is beautiful. And I'm just ready to go hard with it.
Awesome. Yeah, and Ronnie, the reason I wanted you to talk about that is because, again, you've been part of a multi-stream system, and you said the most important thing is to really look at the optimization of how they all work well together and get signups all the way down the system. And that's why we've brought all these people together. And the last person that I want to thank you very much to talk is someone that's been able to, to take video marketing to a different level. And essentially, he's going to talk to you about the importance of a funnel like this, having those step-by-steps and video marketing, and that's Ryan Hauser. So Ryan, if you want to unmute yourself, kind of come and talk about, why you're excited to be joined up. Maybe Ari, hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Rodney,
Right.
Got it. All right, you're good, Ryan.
So sorry, yeah. So anyways, Ryan, I don't know who all knows me or whatnot, but I'm just kind of getting new to this whole setup that you guys got going on. But video marketing, the reason it's so powerful, the multi-stream systems, I guess everybody on here knows how well they work. I mean, the hardest thing is to sell somebody one thing, but after you've sold them one thing, as long as you got any kind of honesty and integrity with it, they're signing up to everything that you have, almost to a fault. Hate it. I mean, when you have 90 lists and you get people that start to attack you and they just want to be on all your lists, and then you get all these emails because you're sending them everywhere you don't want to be. But the reason video is so powerful, they're basically estimating that in 2018, over 80% of all online searches will be done in YouTube. And it's for the simple fact people have been scammed so much in the online industry, and even the ones that aren't scammed, they believe they're scammed because they didn't use what they bought to its fullest ability, so they didn't even get the benefits that the software, the product was even offering. And so in their mindset, they're scammed like crazy, and so they want a face behind what they're selling. and especially in this rev industry with all of these rev shares coming in and going out, because you have people running these rev shares that don't have any financial knowledge. I mean, it's unbelievable how some of these come in and come out, and it's like, so now that, I mean, it's just going to get worse. I mean, you're going to start having like 30 or 40 popping up every single month, and you get them from just guys that are wanting to make money online, and it's the first time they've even made $1,000, let alone 100 grand, and so then they have these issues because they don't know. When you have any kind of product that allows you to put your money back in right away and start earning, there's this word that everybody is scared to say publicly, and it's called compounding. And if you don't understand that word, you can get yourself in a world of hurt when it comes to rev shares. So it's only going to get more important that we get video out there, get your face out there, because honestly, people are going to want to know, are you real? Are you legit? Will you put your face where your business is? And if so, I will sign up to you. And video is changing. I mean, it's constantly changing. There's tricks and tips now that you can do with video that you just didn't work in the past. And then the stuff that worked in the past, like backlinks, they're a thing of the past. I mean, you can still rank videos with backlinks, but it is a lot harder. There's certain things that you can do. So there's just a lot of value to video. I mean, if you look at a lot of sorry guys, I keep looking up here, so I got you on other screens, but I know the camera's down here. But what was I going to get at with the whole video? Oh yeah. Now,
yeah, how you were going to wrap that together and why it's important to
so
have this
video,
funnel.
If anybody has seen any of my video capture pages, I don't even write. I hate writing. I hate doing any of that text. So you're basically able to get a lot of content out there. And with everybody here that's on board, to be able to put enough quality into things, because you have to supply. People want stuff, and if you can give them quality content, but then systems in place to where it's plug and play. You basically market a link, like I'm sure is what you're talking about doing, Big. I mean, the whole sales funnel. They basically market a link. Everything else is kind of in there, and they get to use it. I mean, it's what I'm doing. It's just with other leaders, you can scale it a lot better. There's just no way around it.
Absolutely, good stuff. Yeah, and what Ryan was touching on, I touched on it in the beginning, guys. It's not just a marketing funnel. It's going to be an entire system. It's going to be a show. It's going to be additional follow-up videos. It's going to be training on how to get your link out there of the Leaders League, all those things. So good stuff. Thanks for coming on, Ryan. I know you were just finishing up a call and you popped on at the last minute. So what I'll do is I'll mute and basically have Ari come back out and kind of close up on what we're doing and leave you guys with a very strong call to action on what the next step is. All right? Again, thanks so much, Ryan. Thanks so much, Mark. Thanks so much, Steve. Thanks so much, Rodney. And all the other people involved from Jameson, the list goes on, who couldn't be here today. Guys, we are busting our humps to get this done. It is a huge monumental undertaking, but it really is only going to work if you guys help us out by spreading the word. And Ari's going to tell you how you do that before we actually drop the public webinar next Friday. All right, Ari?
Yeah, so right now, guys, look, check it out. This is Leaders and Leaders On. So, excuse me, I want you guys to go out. I want you to go to your TM frontline only, okay? I don't want you to go crazy. I don't want you to put it out on your wall. So I know a couple of you guys already did because you're excited. Do me a favor. Don't do it. Take it down, okay? So whoever's posted it on their wall already, go ahead and delete it. And the reason I want to do this is we want to build some momentum. So what I want you guys to do is, number one, plug in, get active. After you guys get active, and again, getting active is very simple. You sign up, you log in, you go to your e-wallet. You're going to click on Payza or Payeer. If you've got a Payza account already, you probably do because you're in Traffic Monsoon. Go ahead and load your money from Payza. And if you have a problem with that, go to your sponsor and find out if they got a PayPal account and they have an active Payza, because here's what you can do. They can transfer you money right from their PayPal to your PayPal, and then they can purchase through Payza, upload the money into their e-wallet, and they can do member-to-member transfer inside BEONPUSH. That's what's crazy. It's amazing. You can actually help somebody on your team get active by doing a member-to-member transfer. There's some really cool features with this, guys. But once you're active, buy as many ad packs as you possibly can. And I literally mean buy as many as you can. Your ultimate goal is still $2,500. So get as close to that as you possibly can. If you can't get there, just get somewhere, but get active. and then your link will appear on the My Dashboard page. Once you get your link, then you can give it out to your top people directly. Don't post it on your wall yet. Next Friday, we're going to do a big announcement, and every one of those top people that you brought in, we're going to ask them to invite everybody they possibly can to the webinar. So 1 week from today, then you can post it on your wall and go bonkers. But don't cheat the system and don't cheat each other. Let's do it ethically, and let's build this. We're going to have some fun with it. I can't tell you guys how excited I am because of what this really is, and I can't tell you how excited I am to have guys like Jameson Palmer, Ralph Jacobson, Michael Hagee, Joseph Maserati, Ryan Hauser, all the guys on this call, obviously, guys, Rob Frazier, Faisal Khan, the list goes on and on and on. You're not talking about a team. You're talking about, like, the Navy SEALs. This is crazy, and we're all working together to build one badass funnel that's going to flat out
Leaders League, Ari. Guys, you guys are going to be blown away with not only again, we teased you with the slogan. We got all types of branding and all coming. And yes, we may even come out with T-shirts and all that good stuff for the kiddies. But the truth is, this is a bigger concept than just the funnel. The funnel is going to be fantastic. But in order for something to be truly successful like this for all of you out there and all of your team, people have to know that there's, meat on the bones, and there will be, as I said, and Ari touched on it. Get yourself activated in BEONPUSH, and then get excited about Leaders League 360 is going to be all types of things. We have visions, guys, of Leaders League University with training from all of these leaders on what they do best. And that's all being a part of this Leaders League 360. Exciting stuff coming, but in the short term, as Ari said, don't cheat all of us. Don't cheat yourself by jumping the gun. It's going to be better. Get your 10 or 15 people, your front line from Traffic Monsoon in. Share this with them, and then once we do the webinar, you invite everyone you can. You'll have your link, you'll be activated, and it'll be fair for everyone. The last thing that Ari, myself, Mark, Ryan, Rodney, Rob Fraser, Faisal Khan, Steve, any of us want to deal with is people messaging us that somebody stole my downline. Guys, if we do it the right way, everyone will make a boatload of money. That's why we're doing it, because again, we're not shy about that, but if we do it the right way, then everyone participates. And again, let us do the heavy lifting, let us do the selling for you. Just do what you know is right, and you know what's right. You know it's right to get your link activated and wait till we do the webinar. In the interim, get your 10 or 15 people, and let's make this happen. Guys, want to come out? Any last words from the rest of the panel? Because honestly, we're excited about getting this started. But I got to get ready to be on a call with Charles and those guys in Traffic Monsoon in about an hour here. But yeah, if you guys want to put some words in and kind of to your people who are watching, love to have it, and then we can turn out the lights, right, Ari? So if you guys want to unmute.
Absolutely can. Hey, check it out, Big. I can't make that call with Emmy and Charles. They hit me up for that, man. But, I think it's going to be recorded. If it is, send me the link.
Absolutely. We'll do, my man. We'll do, my man. So, yeah, Mark, Steve, Ryan, you guys all come out, put in your 2 cents, and we'll turn out the lights and let Ari get back to his new bride there.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about this. It's amazing, this potential of this system. Like I say, it's not just the products, exactly like you said at the beginning, Big. It's not just the products, it's not just the funnel, it's just the whole concept of it. It's going to be something that's never been done before, and it's going to go absolutely wild.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff coming.
Thank you, Steve. Mark, any words, my man?
I was quite happy just to leave it where you left it, Biggs. To be fair, it was a really good call to action, but. Yeah, guys, we're all really excited for this, as I'm sure you can guess, and I'm genuinely excited for putting the whole funnel together and putting the steps together and stuff like that. So I think you'll be really impressed with not only the fact that it's all the leaders coming together, but just once you see how well it converts and how well it actually brings in the sales and the commissions. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure you are too.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark. Rodney, any last words, my man?
Yeah, I mean, once you see, I mean, we got a group of guys with all of these different backgrounds and expertise, and we're this excited about something. I mean, that should speak volumes. So, I mean, I'm ready to rock and roll.
That's right, bro.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Ryan, hit us with your Canadian accent there. You got anything to say, my man? Oh, got to unmute him there, Ari.
No, he's got to do it. Unmute yourself, Ryan.
I pushed it, but I didn't actually make sure I clicked it. So, anyways, yeah, whenever you can get a bunch of leaders in a room, yeah, it's going to be good. And I like to see these faces here, these guys, see if they can hang with me in Vegas whenever we meet up in Vegas. Because I had to take you home early a little bit.
Yeah, you did. You dropped me off at 4:30 in the morning. Guys and gals out there, it's going to be fun. And as Mark said, I should have left it on the call to action. I'm usually pretty good about that. But this is kind of informal for you to share with your people, to know that we're real people working on this. But I will basically hit you with the new Leaders League hammer and say that if you're not on board now, you're stupid. So on that note, guys, we will see you on next week's webinar. Big announcements, all that. We'll get it out. All the stuff that we do, the post and the pictures and all that stuff, you guys can share. We're setting all that up. The link will be available by this weekend. So what you need to do is get yourself activated, get your top 10 to 15 people activated, because once we release this, it's going to go crazy, and I don't want you crying the blues that you missed out on signing up people that you knew. All right? So do that. Step 1, get yourself activated. Step 2, get your other people activated. Step 3, keep your mouth shut and stay tuned for details after the weekend. All right? Thanks for the call, guys.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys when I get back from the honeymoon, man. I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys' smile faces, and I'm looking forward to seeing some progress on our funnel, man. Peace out. You guys have a good night.
Peace, Rodney. Kill us, Rodney. Take us out.
Yes, sir.